Your favorite fat boys.
Man, what a truck, bitch!
What's up, everybody? It's your favorite fat boy, Jarron.
Stefan, a.k.a. Mayhem, a.k.a. the hypest unside hype of 2022, a.k.a. the greatest rapper you have yet to hear of. Album dropping in 2029.
Yay!
Oh, shit.
So, thanks for coming to the podcast, and we got another special guest with us today. One of my childhood friends here, Lewis. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, it's Lewis, a.k.a. audioxrson. I'm not as excitable as these guys, you know what I mean? Like, they came in with the fire already, but yeah, audioxrson here to talk about a little music today, I'm assuming, correct?
Yeah, we're gonna get
chop it up.
Yeah, our year review. Well, we're gonna talk about the year review in rap in 2022. And I brought Lewis on here to talk because Stefan says he don't listen to no music or he listen to any new rap in 2022.
I have not. I'm not going to even lie about that.
So I had to bring in some help here to discuss this topic today here.
Because you were so adamant about having it.
I'm confused.
I want to talk about it, and you don't want to talk about it. So I had to bring somebody.
I'm confused, good brother, and I'm a troublemaker. So let's address why exactly have you not listened to any new music? And when I'm not talking about popular stuff. I'm talking about any new music in 2022.
I found some good rap music that I found in 2022, but it was actually from like 2020. So I haven't listened to any new songs in 2022.
You know what's crazy? You sent me the topics, right? And everything that popped in my mind immediately
was from last year.
Was from 2021, bro. Everything that popped in my mind immediately was from 2021. When you said verses, I'm like, oh shit, that Wayne verse on AZ song was crazy. And then I'm like,
last year,
September of 2021. Albums. I like obscure shit for the most part. I was trying to make a decision on whether I was going to go with the popular things or whether I was going to go with the obscure things that people need to take a look into. Right. I'm thinking New Jersey Twerk's album, which was fucking amazing.
Oh, okay.
Had CeeLo Green on it. Twice, as I figured out the other day.
Right.
But yeah, twice. Amazing album. 2021. So when it came to 2022, I'm not going to lie, 2022 year in review was a little bit tougher than I would have expected it to be, but you know what I mean? It was easy once I...
Again, and that's why I'm sitting out of this conversation.
I had to get out the 1 week attention span thing and just like review all of my 1 week attention spans to what happened.
Right, because I was looking at it, some stuff. I happened to me too. I was like, oh, that was in 2021. That was the end of 2021. And I was looking at like Lloyd Banks. I'm like, he had two albums came out in 2021. And I'm like, wait a minute, I thought one came out this year.
Nope.
But I'm like, okay, well, I got to scratch him off. But I had to bring an old childhood friend. Me and Lewis went to elementary school together, and I like to share a memory with people that I bring on the show with.
Oh shit, this nigga is not about to share the memory that I know you about to share. You bet not.
No, I ain't gonna do that one. I'm gonna do that one to you.
All right.
So I think it's a testament to who you are.
All right.
I remember in fourth grade we had this assignment where it's like four people, and I was one of 4 people. We had to choose a topic. We had to write it like a short story to. It was like a short, scary story to. And I gave this topic. And then everybody else in the classroom would go up, write their name on the board as they chosen topic. So whatever my topic was, nobody else went to my topic. Everybody else put this other ideas were pretty popular. Lou's the only one that came put his name under my topic.
Oh, of course.
And I remember that to this day. And I was like, oh, that was real nice of him. And he's like, you're my friend. So I'm like, oh. So a little touchy moment.
If you wasn't his friend, your topic was trash.
It probably was.
But in addition to that, if I'm sitting somewhere and we supposed to do some creative shit, everybody going this way, I'm going to be like, I'm going to make that one work. All right, let me go over here. You know what I mean?
Contrarian is what he said.
Yeah. I'm gonna go make that one work. I ain't just gonna follow behind with the group.
Right. And I was just thinking about like how about like just different topics of the podcast and just like different people who I can bring in. And then that memory for some reason just popped in my head. Yeah. And I was like, man, you know what? Let me reach out to Lewis and
hold it down for my dog.
Right, and get him on here, show some love. So we're gonna go right into one of the topics here. which is like your favorite 3 rap verses of 2022. So we're gonna go, I'm gonna do one, you do one, and then back and forth.
Got you.
So you sure you don't want to contribute to this? You ain't got nothing.
I haven't listened to any new shit in 2022.
Suck ass MC.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be
I don't care what you got to say. I know what you listen to.
Oh shit! Damn! I don't care what you don't like. I know what you do like.
I'm probably putting him on. He don't want to listen.
I'm gonna be the sucker MC by the end of the podcast because some of my verses, one of my verses, y'all gonna be like, who? What?
If it's obscure, I like getting put on to new music artists I know about and getting into that.
Nah, man, it's obscure, but it's at the same time, y'all gonna hear it, not expect it to be like one of my favorite verses. I'm just gonna let y'all know 2022 has been interesting.
So, one of my favorite verses is Wale from his recent album this year, and that was Fluctuate, the song called Fluctuate. And it's the second verse.
The second verse of Fluctuate, what Wale got going on over there. You know what? It's crazy. I didn't know Wale dropped the album this year.
I think a lot of people didn't know.
Did not know Wale dropped the album. I normally support Wale because he a good rapping ass DC person.
I like Wale a lot. He's definitely like one of my favorite artists. I think if I had a top 10, if we do a top 10, he would definitely be in there.
I'm gonna ask you that question before I leave. We ain't talking in a while. We can get some content out of this. I'm gonna ask you that question before I leave.
But the reason why I like that song a lot, like it talks about the fluctuate, like how money kind of changes everything.
Gotcha.
You go up and down in life and things like that. And then the second verse, he pretty much breaks down a lot of, him being a good friend, being loyal to his homeboys and everything.
Yeah. And
just like no matter what, I'm gonna still be the same person. Now he says also in the verse in a certain way that you might change up on me, but I'm gonna still be like loyal to you.
Fact.
So, and I feel like with my friendships, I'm gonna still be the same person. I'm gonna try to be, and just be there no matter what. Even though, like me, you haven't talked to him forever, but
same shit.
Yeah,
you called,
right. It was like, all right,
it is what it is.
It was like it's that love again. So that's one of my that verse I resonate a whole lot with. I'll leave you the last line here. He said, "Because I love those who never know peace, who don't know God, so don't know love, so they be too dumb to know I'm loyalty." They poker chips, I'm a Rothstein. I'm a walk nice, I'm a talk mean. I'm a real nigga, y'all false beef. Y'all beyond me, it's beyond me. You don't love me, but don't try me.
Okay. I see Wale. I'm going to have to check that Wale out.
I got to listen to him do it.
Yeah, you got
Okay. I know. I try to practice a little bit in the mirror, but I was punched for time.
See, we know where your strengths lie. Rapping wasn't one of them.
Oh, man. You can say you ain't got bars? You can say he ain't got bars?
I mean, he rapped when we were younger.
Yeah.
I tried to piggyback that, and I'm going to leave it at that.
Oh, all right. I feel you.
I'm more of a joke person.
So, I feel you. So, all right. I'm going to start a little less technically proficient than most would expect from me, but 2022 is a different year, as I said. 2022 is a year of me opening my mind to some of the younger rappers in the audience and the way that they cadence their flows. One of my favorite verses of the year was by a gentleman by the name of Hardo.
Okay.
A lot of people heard of Nardo Wick, but this is not to be confused with Nardo Wick.
I don't even know who that
is. This is Hardo.
Okay, where's he from?
I'm not even sure where the young man is from. He has a song by the name of Bottom of the Trap featuring Icewear Vezo.
Oh, I know him.
ESTG.
Know him.
And who else is on this? Hardo, Icewear Vezo, ESTG. I think it's one more person on here. But the verse, that is my favorite.
Go ahead.
And this is what I mean, just disclaimer. This is what I mean by finding the redeeming qualities in some of these guys' new flows and lyrics.
Like you said earlier, I got you.
Hardo starts. This is not his flow, so I'm kind of reading it like with the podcast. Man, these red ass niggas got whiskers. Told her no pictures. Nah, I won't kiss her. Stop taking perks. I'm a real bad itcher. Shizzle shoot it like Curry on the Sixers. I got the snow and I'm making it blizzard. Fuck your little stove. We came up on blenders. Fuck these hoes. These niggas be tender. I put a sign on the trap, say enter. I put a switch on the glick. I keep a brim like a witch. Like, if it was a Jadakiss voice doing some of these bars, you know what I mean? It's like, but they're just different. Like but put up on camp ain't an intense. Fuck every nigga against. I got 1,000 A10s. I make 1,000 attempts. Donkey will knock off your limbs. I lift the weight, it ain't gems. I sold the 80 in cams. I water a daily to slim. I got these bricks, I'm making it flood. Look at my wrist, I came from the mud. Fresh every day like I came from the club. I want them whacked, I'm spinning the dub. Sell dope all day. Crazy I was. Got a little wiser. Now I got bud. Anybody like got a little wiser, now I got bud? Nice little wordplay with it.
Right.
Dick on the Nina. I made it a stud. He's applying the things that you want applied in the verse, but they just apply them differently. And that's one of my favorite verses, just for the way it's a lot of his flow when he does it, but at the same time, he's sneakily little
gems.
Brum like a witch. Intense, like
it's play on words.
And even the redeeming quality of so dope all day. Crazy I was. I got a little wiser. Now I got bud. You know what I mean? He's that was one of my ones.
Got you.
For the year. Like that was like probably the verse that's probably the song that I listened to the most amount of times as a single song.
Okay.
Over the year because of the beat and then the flow and then all of the rappers on that song came in and did their thing differently, how they floated across the beat.
Right, yeah.
But him, for that being the debut verse that I kind of heard from him and the song just popped up and I was like, what's this? And then he was like, Dick on the Nina, I made it a stud. And that's what made me go, all right, let me listen to everything else that he's saying. And I'm like, oh, all right, bro. So you kind of can rap a little bit, but the pockets that you get into, the new things that you guys do don't always translate to people that have lyricist brain. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not for you, because like, it be certain things that catch you, you like, well, what'd he say? What'd they say? And it's like, then you go back and listen to it like, okay, that was pretty clever. And then, you know, like, okay, I see, that you get where it's coming from and everything like that. Because that makes me then like, especially with a new artist, because like, I think people are so hesitant to really like want to get to know them maybe. So then you hear something that's like, well, let me go and dive into this.
Exactly, because like, in there, he was like, I'm a real bird man. He want to lug. Like, that is a bar, but it's like nobody expects a trap rapper to kind of have bars most of the time. So even listening to it is weird. He's like new version 2 Chainz to me, because 2 Chainz always was that trap guy that was like, bro,
had a little bit of cleverness in his rhymes sometimes.
It's not. He had cleverness in his rhymes all the time, and it made me think like,
I don't know.
If you not,
she got a big booty, so I call her Big Booty. Ain't really clever.
That was just that's for the bridge.
That's for exactly. That's for you know what that's for. But when Black Diamond's apartheid, you don't rap like a guy who knows what apartheid is. You're smarter than you're leading people to believe you to be. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he does that because like a lot. He graduated from college.
You're smarter than you allow people.
Yeah, let's not get into 2 Chainz.
Oh, my bad.
We veering off topic, people. Let's get back on it.
So my second verse that I liked of 2022 was from Jadakiss, his Jadakiss interlude from God Did, DJ Khaled's album.
Gotcha.
So I just think that ever since his 2021 battle with versus Dipset, he kind of took over the whole show.
Of course.
You know, he's put out he's been consistent with his music. His level of talent has not dipped off
at all.
He's been consistent, and then he came on with his verse. I was like damn, like he's, you know, it was a short, it's like maybe a minute and a half song, maybe 90 seconds of that. Yeah. And he just comes in, he plays an interlude from a little bit of the snippet of him talking during verses is added to this song.
Gotcha.
And he just spits. And it's just a classic Jadakiss verse to me. He does his thing. The beat's nice. Classic Jadakiss flow. He goes in and out. And the song's only one verse. You don't need no more than that. So I ain't gonna really I'm not gonna touch too much on it because it's just a simple. It's him at his best and a compact. You know, him all day.
Facts.
So that's one of my favorite verses of the year.
I did like that verse too. And Kiss, like, this new 2-minute format for the era that Kiss came from, it's perfect. A lot of these new guys ain't doing a whole lot of chorus and hook work the way they should be anyway. It's like it's perfect for them to get back in and do what they need to do. You know what I mean? What was some of your favorite parts of that verse?
His opening line to me just kills it.
What he said to him. What he said to him.
I'm B.I.G. Prodigy, DMX and Pun. Killing niggas for fun. Nothing iller than sun. That opening line right there, I was like, oh, he about to go.
And then you know with the Kiss rasp.
Yeah.
And put it on there. Nothing iller than sun.
Yeah, like it's like pretty much like he's like embodying that he is New York City. He's and everybody and Big passed away, Prodigy, DMX, Pun, they all passed away.
Big facts.
And he just goes in like if I'm the barrel, then you in front of the gun. I'm the bullet that struck your limbs. I'm Air Force Ones. I'm Construction Tims.
I mean, Kiss is the remnant. He is the remnant of that era of hip hop being left. Like everybody, him, Banks, and them.
And he's not like a super OG. I don't look at him as an OG. I still Kiss. I mean, he has a respect. When I think of like an OG, I think somebody like a older.
Kiss is old.
He's old. I think he's still rap. He's still rapping at a high level.
But being old doesn't mean you have to stop rapping at a high level.
This is true. But my point, what I was trying to say is that I think he's definitely rapping a lot of.
Y'all trying to Tom Brady, my man? Like what was going on?
I mean, at this point, 90 is old school. At this point in the game,
that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, you got to remember that if you had 24 hours to live, where would you go? Yeah. We was in school,
we
bro.
Rapping that in Old Dirty Bastard for no reason.
Exactly. 90s is old school now. So Jadakiss
is an OG, bro.
I don't accept that though. I think
because you don't want to accept that you old. That's what it is.
Facing your mortality when you look at this
music. Perfect though.
All right,
it's a perfect segue because one of my favorite verses came from the same album.
Okay.
The title track of the same album.
Okay.
And it's not the one that everybody thinks it's going to be. Wayne's verse on God Did was better than Jay-Z's verse on God Did.
I believe
no matter what people try to push it to be, because Wayne's verse on God Did was probably the realest, truest verse of 2022.
Yeah. He was in his bag in that verse. I like that verse. I do agree with you. I like that verse better than Jay-Z. Jay-Z's verse was great. And that's part of the origin of why we did this topic this way. Because live when Jay-Z dropped his verse for God Did, everybody said that was the best verse of the whole year.
Oh.
So
I'm at the point where it feels when it comes to Jay-Z, like he's clearly not trying anymore.
My homeboy feel the same way, bro.
He's clearly not trying. My homeboy feel the same way. He's a billionaire now. He doesn't have to try anymore. So when he drops a verse, he's clearly not.
Like, it's not much trying going on, but it's still a very serviceable hip hop verse. But everybody tried to make it seem like it was the greatest verse ever. And then Wayne was sitting there.
Wayne came in, did what he needed to do, and then left.
Nigga, sky's the limit every day I reach. They was tired of me winning, now they dead sleep. Don't want to see me with the ring, you better play D. Nigga, God did his thing when he made me. With odds stacked against me, I could crack Da Vinci. I know only God can judge us. I say that for Britney. They smell blood for the sharks, they start acting fishy. Well, I'm acting the ass and they gonna have to kiss me. Please don't hate me just to hate me. Before they overrate me, they gonna underestimate me. Funeral and wake me, bury me and excavate me. But I'm so cultivating, everybody replicate me, nigga. Face facts. Dreadlocks, face tats. I'm the apex. Like,
that was hard.
Every rapper that comes out now
is Lil Wayne reincarnated. Dreads, face tats.
That's the apex.
Yeah.
His shit was... They was talking about how true what Jay-Z was saying was, and they tried to make that, it's so hard because it's true. But like Wayne is like literally...
Truth. That's his truth. But if you gonna weigh it, like Wayne is like every 10 rappers out right now.
Let's go deeper. T-Pain came out with this auto-tune thing.
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z tried to murder that.
He did. But out of T-Pain came Future. Came
No.
808s and Heartbeats.
Remember. Out of T-Pain came Future, 808s and Heartbeats and all that. But remember, at the time that he was killing it, that was after Kanye did it.
Right, yeah.
He was trying to kill it.
He was.
Who really kept it popular?
Oh, yeah, Wayne.
So when we talking about our effect on hip hop, I kept something alive that you tried to kill, bro. Wayne kind of wins that clout argument in that song to me, and he had the better verse just lyrically. So
I think he did too.
That's my second pick.
And I think not a lot of people don't give Wayne enough credit for that song because we can go back a little bit. Was it 2018? I think 2018, the song he did with Meek and Ross. I think Ross had a better verse
Then who?
than Hove and than Meek on that one song they did in 2018 on Meek's album, Championships. We listened after
We could take a look after the show, but you saying Ross had a better verse than Jay-Z to me is
I think
like
that,
ooh.
I could be an island by myself. But
No, Ross rap good, but
Yeah.
like Ross is a luxurious rapper. He's like popular currency.
yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna talk about some real extravagant, luxurious stuff, and we go from there. Now, did you
All
say
right.
2 verses or 3 verses?
3 verses. Last one.
Oh, so my favorite verse of the year goes to J. Cole on Benny the Butcher's Johnny P. Caddy.
Was that this year?
Yeah, that was this year.
You sure?
Yeah, that's 2022.
Because I was thinking that was last year. That's why I ain't pick it.
Nah,
but
yeah. I looked it up. I just looked up before I came because that was in March. of this year.
Okay.
So
I'm just making sure you ain't cheating.
Nah.
Just making sure you ain't cheating. Just making sure you ain't cheating. All right.
yeah, so Cole didn't put an album out this year, but I think this might have been like one of the few features he did this year.
Yeah.
But he been killing speeches for the last like 2 years. It seemed like he get on and he just rap shit, and it's been a good verse. And then
Every
he got
time.
on this. It was early in the year, and to me that kind of cemented like this is the year, the verse of the year, and he's putting everybody on notice. He just came in, he just like let niggas know like I ain't be fucked with. I don't know if people are giving J. Cole his dues. I think he's in the conversation of like top 3 rappers constantly, but I don't think now people are going to give him the edge over Kendrick or Drake at times. I think he does.
I think he absolutely has the edge over Kendrick or Drake at times. And honestly, if I'd have thought that verse was from this year, that'd have been on my list. But it wasn't. And a person that he's over happens to be. So,
Yeah, because he come in on that. He like, on the night I was born, the rain was pouring, God was crying, lightning struck, power outage, sparks was flying. The real ones here, the young boy that walked with lines around the outlines of chalk where the corpse is lying. Of course I'm trying to revive a sport that's dying. But the guns and the drug bars that y'all relying got these nerds thinking that you niggas as hard as I am.
like, very easy.
And I think he raps so effortlessly. You can tell he puts a lot of thought into it, but it just comes out, it's just natural. And I've heard like producers that work with him, they said like he's got to be one of the greatest lyricists out because it just comes so easy to him. And I think you hear him rapping, he puts like enough emphasis on everything where you're like, all right, damn, I'm feeling this, but it's simple though. It's not overcomplicated. You get what he's saying, and he's letting you know like I can kill this verse, and I got to put an album out.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, that level of rapper, other than Drake, has been pretty consistent in the idea of I don't gotta be in front of y'all all the time for y'all to know who I really am. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Drake is the only one that seems to be consistently working crazy like that.
Yeah,
like you dropping that album every year, regardless.
and it seems he don't have to, but I think he wants to get to. It's a goal he wants to be. I think he wants to stay on top.
The crazy part is that's who my third verse of the year actually comes from.
Okay.
But it wouldn't have been my verse of the year. Disclaimer, it would not have been my verse of the year if I'd have knew Johnny P's Caddy was this year.
I double checked that and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm
putting that
doing
out there.
this.
Just putting that out there. But Drake on Middle of the Ocean.
Okay.
of course, we know that this is one of them songs where Drake really just gives you one long ass verse.
That's one of the longest songs on the album.
Just, I don't know where to start. I'm gonna start somewhere in the middle because I'm not reading the whole verse.
Yeah, well,
so
we don't want you to.
Yeah, I'm not reading the whole verse. Big Benjamin's like the Pittsburgh Steelers. Drake, you got it. Robert Kraft sent to Jeff for us. That shit was patriotic. You would think we live in Baltimore the way they raving about us, about the latest product. Teaching niggas how to mind their business and my latest stuff might be the only teacher that gets paid enough. That's why I'm in Hyde Park buying half of her as you niggas are too concerned with making sure your outfits gonna match in Paris. Like
he got into a pocket.
He was in a pocket for so long. It's like, it's something to be said, like you said, about the effortlessness sometimes, where you get into a pocket, even with your rhyming words, where you're using flows and cadences that people generally don't use over a beat that people generally wouldn't rap on, but still make it sound cool, and you just
he was in the zone.
And you was just... Yeah, they went through the AFC North just for no reason at all. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
because I know you didn't hear that song, but like in the beginning it's a different beat. He kind of rapping slow. Mm-hmm. The beat changes when he starts going to this part of the verse, but it's not fast. But he picks up enough in the song.
He's done plenty of songs like that. Where he just randomly changes.
Yeah, but then he picks up and he because the song at the beginning is like kind of like you're not very like paying mind to it. But then he started going, he get in his pocket, he going, I'm like, oh, okay, like, all right, okay, Aubrey.
All right, but they done changed that into a style now.
Yeah.
Like the song switching. Motherfuckers is doing that. Nardo Wick's whole style is based off of that.
Yeah.
Like, you'll hear Lil Baby song, and you'll hear, like, Lil Baby's part, and then Nardo Wick comes in and the whole beat changes and he raps. It's like that Travis Scott effective thing.
I was about to say that. That Travis Scott, he definitely does that a whole lot.
And he turned it into a style. You gotta give him some credit for that.
It's like it's almost cheating to certain extent. Like you getting 2 songs for one. So if he has 18 songs on the album,
exactly.
I mean, the person who was most prevalent with doing that was Tech Nine, but I'm not gonna get into it.
Did Tech Nine drop anything this year?
Not to my knowledge, but then again, I haven't listened to anything. I haven't listened to anything in 2022.
A whole lot of merch. That's Tech Nine dropped. A warehouse full of merchandise. Still making money.
Yeah, he makes a lot of money, Torm.
That's one of them guys.
Yeah.
Him Currency, that's them guys. So
we go into the next part of it, which is your 3 verses that surprised you this year.
I mean, that's kinda...
I mean, does that not cover it?
It's kind of the same question. Like, because the surprising thing to me, honestly, was that Hardo shit. I didn't expect myself to like that much. I don't like... Hold on. No. I could go through a whole nother thing of that. Anything ESTG said this year was my most surprising verse of the year.
I can't get with him.
You can't get with ESTG? You didn't like Jeezy.
Which one? Him and Jeezy?
No. Did you like Jeezy?
Yes. Snowfall?
He is the new Jeezy.
But I just don't, I have not gotten a song that I can get at the. I hear him on certain. It's like I like him on Chickens on Future. Mm-hmm. I like him on Jeezy's verse and Snowfall. But other than that though, man. I don't. It's like nothing pulling me to listen to him more.
Morals. Go listen to Morals.
I'll listen to it.
Go listen to what else? What else? It's Morals. I'm trying to think of stuff that I know is going to catch you off. Like,
I don't know. I've just not been drawn into him.
I will put the recommendations that he throw out
ESTG Morals. I'm forgetting the names because I've been on some different shit lately. Like after ESTG is basically what opened my mind to other music this year.
Okay.
So after listening to ESTG, that's how I fell upon that Hardo song that had my verse of the year from what's the name.
Right.
And now I'm kind of like paying attention to these younger guys. And it's another young guy I've been listening to a lot lately named Mudbaby Ru. I know. When I said it, I know. You know,
as long as you understood.
You don't have to say it out loud because I know.
As long as you understood as soon
as
you
said it. But the crazy
part
part is, if you go listen to Mudbaby Ru Gun Class, or you go listen to Mudbaby Ru Mud Flow Volume 2, you'll find the redeeming qualities in this man's penmanship. And it's crazy because his name is Mudbaby Ru, and I didn't expect that. So I've been getting surprised, honestly, by music all year.
Okay.
Because of that. But when it come to like shock of verse of the year type stuff, that Hardo took it from me, bro. I didn't even know who the fuck you was. And you came out rapping and made me pay attention to you. And what more can you ask for in 2022?
Got you. I feel you on that. Like, I like that. I like your answer a lot with that. So we can just go to a rap album that you feel as though is overrated and underrated. So I'll go with underrated. I'm sorry, overrated. DJ Khaled, God did. I don't know why he's putting out albums out to this day.
Everything that DJ Khaled do is overrated.
The last album I liked was Listened.
All right, now.
That's the last album I liked was Listened. He had some good singles saying that.
Right, I will say that, but
the
whole goddamn albums.
But the collaborations, I'm getting tired of. You can't tell me
He don't rap, my brother.
he don't.
What you want him to do? He don't rap. What you mean you tired of collaboration?
I mean, he always coming in, we the best, and he got some shit to say on every album.
I am tired of the collaborations, like because he was God bless that man's soul. He was trying to save Wayne's career at one point because there was a lot of songs that Wayne was on and Wayne was not hitting. You can't tell me that Justin
was
Bieber
killing Wayne's career at one point.
I don't know if he's helping it or hurting. He was trying to help it, but you can't tell me Justin Bieber, Quavo, and Lil Wayne was a good mesh together. You can't tell me it's a good mesh together. And he's like, this is going to sell because Justin Bieber was hot.
He had a song with Nas and Jay-Z. I was like, okay, and that song was trash.
It wasn't their best effort.
Nobody tried to give a fuck about that song.
It wasn't their best effort.
Hey man, how you mad at the Justin Bieber feature? He got peaches out. He got peaches out in Georgia. I got peaches out in Georgia.
But because Justin Bieber did that he was able to, kind of skate into hip hop more.
Hey, Justin Bieber, he opened the door.
Yeah, and I get the reason why you do this kind of things because it opens up relationships.
God did.
There you go. But I'm just like, I need this to be his last album. I do not want another DJ Khaled album ever in this life or the next.
No more We the Best?
No more We the Best. Because I'm tired of DJ Khaled albums.
You know what you're going to get, though. I know what you want, but you know what you're going to get.
Another one?
Another. That's what you're going to get. You might not want no more, but what you going to get?
Right.
Another one.
Another one.
All right, you most overrated.
Oh, my God. All right, so my most overrated. Shit. It's hard not see. I don't want to pick the same thing that you picked because that's the easy out. Like that, of course, I was thinking stuff like that. But I would say, I want to preface this statement by saying that I am a Kendrick Lamar fan. I am a Kendrick Lamar fan. One of the biggest Kendrick Lamar fans. I've probably heard every Kendrick Lamar verse ever released publicly. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers for 1,000, Alex.
I'm going to show you something. Because you didn't even see this.
So hold on.
We're on the same page.
Hold on. Hold on. No, I want to recant my statement. You gave me another idea. Let's rewind that.
Oh, we keep it
Donda 2 is I ain't even heard that shit. How the fuck do I find Donda 2? That's you know why it's overrated?
It was on Tidal though. I don't know it's on album music, but I know it's on Tidal because it came up and I listened to like 5 songs. I was done. But go ahead.
What title?
Title.
Jay-Z's title?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I apologize. No longer Jay-Z's title. Jack, whatever the fuck his name is title. Look, bro. What song was? I don't even want to know. We'll talk about that later. Donda 2 is the most overrated because it's the one that I heard the most about and never fucking heard. I heard about how, he got some shit. You got to get the stem player and get the stem and blah, blah, blah. Bruh, who was on it?
Yeah, he had a lot of features, but like it was when you look at the track listing, you didn't see the features at first, I believe. But
Okay.
it was it just didn't connect with me.
Hold on. When did Certified Lover Boy come out? Was that this year or last year?
Last year.
That was last year?
Yeah.
All right, so Certified Lover Boy and Donda 1 was last year.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, but yeah, that's where I'm going with that.
Okay, so you keep it Donda 2.
Donda 2 is the most overrated because I heard so much and heard so little at the same fucking time.
Well, let's talk. We can talk about a little bit about Kendrick because I definitely was like, I listened to him on the ride here, and Mr. Morales and the Bit Stepper. I want to say it was overrated because I think the album out by itself, I don't say it's a piece of art.
It's a good, solid ass album.
It is, but it's just something that you like.
But those 2 weeks that y'all gave me,
I like Kendrick, but I missed the Kendrick that was the do from Good Kid, Mad City.
He was
Mr.
there.
Morales didn't elevate the culture because that's what I kept hearing. I never even listened to
the
that.
2 weeks. All right, now hold on. Now I'm gonna give you something.
Culture.
It's a dope album. It got some shit on there that's 2022 version of like the Pimp a Butterfly. You know how the Pimp a Butterfly, a lot of people just didn't resonate the right way at first.
Yeah.
And then years went on and when they go revisit it, they like, no, this is a dope album. Like, he got a lot of vibes, like feelings on the album.
He do.
That's for 2023 and 2024. So it's like...
So you gotta let some months go by.
You gotta let some time go by, go back. It's like rich nigga spirit wasn't for right now. We can have an economic crisis in this country right now.
Yeah.
But 2023, 2024, rich nigga broke from trying to keep my balance. I'm staying strong. Like that shit when you get out the mud, it's gonna feel a little better. Kendrick was like extra inspirational in a time where there's no hope. It's like, nigga, Obama's not running this year. It's not going the way that you wanted to go.
Yeah, I was listening on the ride here, and it's such a long. I'm like, this is where I live at. Going here is a 40-minute ride.
Yeah,
35 to 40-minute ride. That's how long the album is. I still ain't finished it yet.
Oh jeez.
So, but I can appreciate the amount of music he put out. He don't put out like every year. But I just feel like this is like, I think it's a little overrated, but I appreciate it though. I do appreciate it.
I am blowing it, bro.
What?
We forgot about a couple of things.
What's that?
Well, I forgot about a couple of things. I don't know if these would be in your list.
Go ahead.
Kendrick's verse on his cousin shit.
Oh,
Baby Keem shit.
I gotta listen to it again. I know you're talking about, but I got to listen to it again because I liked it, but I like the song. But I probably listen to it again and put it as a verse.
Top 5. Fuck your favorite. Burn that hard drive. Burn that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he was going in.
He
was talking some shit. I forgot about, his verses on there. And then the little country shit that he be doing. Rover gang. Range Rover. Like, he had a cool little shit. Baby King probably should have been somewhere in my albums list, too.
One thing I like about Kendrick that he's done. It's interesting. He said this thing. I heard he said this. He said that he finds it too easy to rap in the pocket or on beat. So he tries to find a way to rap off beat and out of pocket to make it sound different.
Jump back in.
Yeah. I know it's not gonna sit well with you.
Never does. It never does. So, I hate it. I hate it with all the passion in my bones.
You don't like MF Doom?
I'm okay with MF Doom.
See, you seem like a Doom fan, and I didn't even have to.
I'm okay with MF Doom, but after a while, like that whole, like, what's the fuck is the beat for if you're not gonna flow on your beat?
It's a sound background to the statement that I'm making. It's not really for us to mesh. Sometimes it's just like for you to hear that while I'm saying some shit.
I needed to mesh. I needed
in 3/4 time. And
I don't need your beat to be at 80 BPMs and you at 120.
No, but certain people. All right, so I done found musically an area where these guys got it right. Like that Detroit, Flint, Michigan flow type shit. I'm not sure if you're familiar. Where they kind of like are, I ain't gonna say they offbeat, but they're in the area of the beat that we ain't never wanted to explore. Okay,
yeah, no,
so they like navigating in the beat. We ain't never want to be there, but they in like that pocket, and it kind of wasn't good at first. But then there's certain people that get that, and they could actually still rhyme and make it sound like something. Like I don't think our Kendricks should be jumping off beat. I feel like if Kendrick wanted to, and it's easy, motherfucker, do it.
Yeah,
like
because like. You'll never hit. You may Cole doesn't do that. Like Kendrick, Kendrick is. I think he's a little more liberal with trying to explore that avenue.
But if Kendrick did what Cole did, we would feel differently about Cole because we would realize that Cole's not really that good at it. If I'm being honest with the flow part of things, Kendrick is like Like on the song, new flows on the way. Be patient, brother. Like he's trying to make new shit
because he wants people to catch on, and I think it's going to happen. Like you said, it's like he's making music that's going to like really catch on in the next couple of years, especially the subject matter he has on this album. I think it's going to be really relevant from now and for the next years to come.
But for this moment right now, for the motherfuckers that tried to drive me crazy for 2 weeks,
right? And
then I don't hear that shit coming out. Nobody's car. Nobody's. It's not on none of y'all stories. I don't see it on y'all reels, y'all TikToks. I don't see none of that shit no more.
One.
So yes, that was the most overrated, even though I liked it.
Right. So we'll go into. You got one?
No, I don't.
I would say
2022. No, I ain't got one. Underrated. Go.
I was gonna say underrated would be. I got two. Joey Badass 2000 and Jid the Forever Story.
I got one. Jid the Forever Story. There's not an album that came out this year that was better than Jid Forever Story. Jid got something for all you motherfuckers. And in addition to that, he is so arrogant about having something for all you motherfuckers that he put it in one of the songs in the beginning of the album. I got the shit to play for your mama. I got the shit you can play for the hoes. Like he was going in telling everybody, look, I got something for all y'all. This motherfucker got the extra lyrical shit. Then he got a song featuring Lil Durk, and I was like, what the fuck is Lil Durk doing with Jid? It is one of my favorite songs of the year.
Mine too.
Like,
it's one of my favorite songs on the album. And he got a verse from Yaslin Bey. A hard ass verse of that.
Got a Mos Def verse.
And I was surprised. I was surprised to really see that. And then Mos came on there and just did his thing. Like he never missed a beat.
He got Wayne, Mos Def, and Lil Durk on the same album.
And honestly, when my surprise verse of the year, Lil Wayne was my choice from that song. Because it was like Wayne was like spitting on that.
Lil Wayne definitely was spitting on that, but why is that surprising?
It was surprising because Wayne has been inconsistent.
That is incorrect.
That is not incorrect.
That is incorrect. For a year, at least since the verse that I named on that AZ shit, Wayne has been murdering everything he touched. Wayne started the shit off, feet up. No, he said karate with the stars, nigga. Feet kicked up that far, nigga. All black, like. This motherfucker. Wayne has been jamming all year. For a year, he's been consistent.
He has been getting, I would say not getting better, but he has been getting back to form.
Back to form?
I think
he was better than form.
And then
in form, he was like, dear Mr. Toilet, I'm the shit. He is way better than form right now. This motherfucker is different at this moment.
Let me go to the rhyme. Because Wayne, that rhyme was tough. I appreciate that rhyme.
What rhyme?
On Jiz's album.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is, why is that surprising?
Because it's some songs.
He's been.
You know why? Because what was the last one he put out? The Carter 5? Which was dated. Was that
this year?
No. I'm just saying. From then.
Yeah,
it was dated as hell.
He's talking about over the course of his career, he's been extremely inconsistent. Not that this year he's been inconsistent.
No, but from what you've seen, I don't know how y'all do projections or whatnot, but I normally look at the previous year of a team's play to see how I think they're gonna play the next year.
Okay,
like I look at your champion from last year. I see the Bucks doing that thing. Then I just assume that this year the Bucks is. You know what I mean? The Celtics and all that shit. Yeah. Like the teams that was expected to do good is still doing good. This motherfucker clearly got his injuries cleared up last year. He got his roster together.
Yeah.
And he been jamming. So I wouldn't be surprised by a good Wayne verse anytime soon because Wayne has been giving out. God did. Wayne has been giving out good verses.
Yeah, God did. I liked this one the most. Because I think this one actually, these verses came out the same.
The same week.
They albums came out at the same time.
Yeah.
And Jiz's album got overshadowed because of God Did. So I don't know which one. I might have heard Wayne's verse on God Did first, but then I heard this. I'm like, oh, okay, like he killed back. Yeah, both killed him. I think what I'm going from is that, I know I'm going from. I'm going from the Carter 5, which I do like the Carter 5, but it was a lot of dated music on there. And so I was like, I ain't say Wayne. I was like, Wayne.
How you gonna be mad at a nigga for having dated music when you know he was in the label situation where he couldn't drop his shit? And motherfuckers kept begging him for the Carter 5. So it was like, well, I mean.
I know, but at the same time.
We can't give a fuck about circumstances.
But I was just like, All right, that's the last thing I got from him. He might put a mixtape.
And go back and look at that because
I think New Zealand's too. Another way that wasn't this year, but I do like that.
exactly. Mona Lisa was on Carter 5.
Yeah, that was decent, but you tell that song's old as hell. That's like at least 2-3 years old at best. It's a good song, yes, but you playing it right now?
If I'm turning on some Wayne shit, that's one of the songs I'm putting on.
Okay, you like that song?
If I'm putting, but it's a. No, it's not that it's like the song is objectively a hard song. Like that was on that album.
I like
but
that
saying
song.
that it's old, like all right.
But
So we have a person sitting with us who hasn't listened to any music all year, but I'm sure he's listened to some hard songs. Saying that the shit is old don't really stop it from being that shit though.
Yeah. Okay. I get. Yeah.
We veering off course.
Oh no, my bad. But I'm just saying, man. Like,
of course, let's veer back up.
threw my man under the bus because this shit sounded big.
To wrap this up, the last topic: the artists that you're looking forward to in 2023.
So go ahead, because you got
I
one.
got nothing.
You got nothing? I thought you had one.
No, it's not a rap artist.
Oh, okay. Oh, go. You got
Any artist.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, well,
It had to be rap.
Oh, so the only artist that I'm looking forward to in 2023 is Sade.
Sade, okay.
Damn.
Because she's coming out with new music. She ain't put out new music.
Is she
yet.
touring too, right?
No, I need a big tour.
So
Oh, Janet Jackson's coming to Baltimore in March.
Yeah, so Sade putting out new music. She hasn't put out new music in 12 years. So I'm looking forward to her.
gotcha.
Go ahead.
I done gave up my new artist looking forward to. I'm trying to see where this Mudbaby Ru dude is going.
Okay.
I don't know where he going with it, but if you gonna be a lyrical trap rapper that has like that raps over like funky like soul trap shit, like I'm gonna listen.
Okay.
I am going to listen. So that and anybody else new? Baby Rose singer.
Okay.
I'm gonna listen to her shit too. She sing over Griselda type beats with like almost a Nina Simone-esque tone.
Okay.
So you know what I mean?
Big
I can
Rose,
rock
okay.
with that.
I really had a hard time thinking about who I was looking forward to, and the only person that came to my mind was Styles P, because I was thinking I was watching him on Matt Hoffa the other day on his podcast. So I was like, and I know he came out recently and said that he's going to retire as a solo artist.
Yeah.
So and he's been putting out albums out like it's water.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm looking forward. I think he got maybe 2 solo projects left in them.
Yeah, he said 2 years.
It's like a handful. So I'm just looking forward to him what he's gonna put out next year, if he's gonna drop next year. But that's one person I can come up with.
I mean, I was trying to look for new artists to look forward to. I just looking for old artists to put out new shit.
That's my fault because
Like,
I was
if
thinking
I'm
something
looking
new.
for old artists to put out new shit, I got a bunch of y'all lazy motherfuckers who ain't gave me nothing in a real long time. Like,
I would love to see a Lots perform. That's like my
bruh,
bucket list.
I need a, oh my God. Jay Electronica. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
You give me that Jay-Z album, you chewing Jay-Z album, still don't get a full feature. Like you change everybody's life at Rock Nation clearly. Now these motherfuckers walking around with all the goddamn 5% of shit on because Jay Electronica joined the crew and whatnot. And then you just half-ass working. Where's your music? Saha. That last thing that you did this year was ass. I'm sorry. Did I mention that on my ass albums list? Was that shit was ass.
Because that was a tease.
I'm looking for something that you do next year.
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot of old people I look forward to. You know what I mean? Because y'all been ass.
Well, if we talking new, then I would say Jid. But I'm good living with the favorite
That
story
shit
right
came
now.
out like a month ago. Like,
Yeah.
you better let that ride for a second. You're like, hey.
It's still, like I say, like, I'm gonna give him time to.
Back to work, nigga.
Yeah, I'm
Can't rush your lows on the one project.
But yeah, I could rock with the. Definitely would like some more Jid music though. Smino.
I'm getting into him. Damn motherfucker. Yeah, I'm like his energy. I like his energy.
He got some shit.
Yeah.
That boy got some shit on him.
Yeah, I'm feeling him. I'm looking forward to. I know I think his project came out this week. Is what's my man's name from Top Dog?
Isaiah Rashad.
Not him. The one who wear glasses all the time.
Whoa. Tell me you're not missing. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Making sure that you're not missing out on Soul Brother number 2.
Nah. I like Absol. I'm looking forward to his album coming out Friday.
Absol is. Did you listen to Long Term Mentality?
Yeah. I like that. I like one. That was one of my. I like that album a lot that year when it came out.
Okay, all right, just making sure everybody's, you know what I mean? That's one of them guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, shit. Speaking of, I'm sorry. I forgot. J-Rock.
Okay.
I need an album, buddy.
Yeah.
Probably had the second best album in TDE history. Ain't gave me shit since. I need an album.
Yeah, Redemption was a really good album. You need to. We telling you this so you can listen to it and catch up.
I am going to, when I do the editing, I'm going to look this stuff up so I can put the links up, and I might listen to a couple things.
Hey. He gonna listen to all of the halfway bullshit that I named. And be like, I'm not gonna listen to the good shit. But don't judge my bullshit
You probably
by
right.
my good
You probably
shit.
absolutely
exactly.
right.
Don't judge my bullshit by my good shit. Like, it's gonna be some shit that you listen to where you like, that's maybe a little formulaic.
This is what he said was hot shit.
Yeah, you probably gonna do that. But at the same time, I'm a person that understands that there's different times for different things. Like, certain music is meant for certain times. I don't want to sit in my car, and if I'm in my car, 9 times out of 10, I'm not driving down the street listening to Black Thought, no matter how much I think Black Thought is one of the greatest lyricists of all time.
Right.
It's just, you don't make your music sonically doesn't have the vibe that I'm looking for when I'm in my vehicle. Just
Black Thought is like you trying to overthrow the government.
it's sometimes it's like that, but just also that last album, that unmixed nonsense that you dropped, Black Thought, produced by Danger Mouse, ass. And I love you. That was from my heart. That was as a fan.
I forgot he put an album on this shit. And I meant to
You know why you forgot? You know why you forgot? Because it's ass. They didn't mix it well. They didn't mix it well. Like,
I did enjoy his
other joints was hard.
Yeah.
This is the man who started off a verse, said it's the elephant in the room, created by a collision between the sun and the moon. My sonogram is a picture of her on in the spoon. Like,
Black Thought is one of my favorite rappers, especially when it comes to technical rappers.
and he didn't listen to an album that you dropped this year, and you're one of his favorite rappers, and it's because it was ass.
All right, let's wrap this up.
All right, so that's the show. Thank you, Lewis, again.
No problem,
Appreciate you, brother.
I appreciate you having me.
Is there anything that you want to promote that, for the listeners to come and check you out on?
I mean, my podcast is coming back with a rebrand, so it's really nothing to promote. Just letting motherfuckers know that there's stuff in the works.
Okay.
And then, I probably should
social
have some
media
music.
you want them to follow you on?
I should have some music coming soon, and I'll start posting on social media soon. You can find me on Audio by Arson. Now, the by is an X. It's like 2x4, not by like the word. So it's AUDIOXRSON for my Instagram tag or pretty much anything else.
Okay.
All
right. So that's the show. And as always, you can check us out on YouTube, SoundCloud, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify.
Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. All right, that's the show.
We didn't mention Benny the Butcher once in 2022, which means you're falling off.
Peace out.
It was an okay album.